I'm here again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I think I need to use my mic here now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, kindly click on the subscribe button, please, and get the channel, share, like. You may be helping some people, like some lives, so please share the video. And also don't forget to let's push this channel to the next level, 10,000 before the end of the year. And also ask me your questions. It is free actually. I don't take money for that, I just like coming to help people because YouTube is not even paying. Please engage the channel. It is what I just enjoy doing. And today's one, I'm going to talk about the second option, the second major way we can use to come to Canada. In my last video, I talked about the first one, which is the work permit. And now I'm going to talk about the visitor's visa, which is like the cheapest that you can use to come to Canada. And if God is on your side, you now see a company that can sponsor you. And then, there's a temporary law that ends like February of 2025 that says that you can convert your visitor's visa to a work permit if you see a company that can actually sponsor you. That's the new law. So if you think that one too, you can use it and you have a skill that you can easily convert when you get to Canada. So come here, take a seat, take your pen. Let's talk about this particular visa. Visitor's visa is like one of the cheapest because you just have to pay for your application fee. I'm going to drop the application fee in my description below. Please go there and check. Visit a friend, you can visit family, you can come for a conference, you can also come for maybe sports activity if you think you have any. When you apply for search for this visa, what they will give you is 2 years straight, although you can only stay a period of 6 months, go and come back. You can't stay beyond 6 months. Please don't stay beyond 6 months. Don't spoil that record of yours because Canada keeps record. Now you have to stay in a period of 6 months and then you go out and you come back. So some people, they give 2 years, some they give 5 years, and some they give 10 years, depending on your situation, depending on how you want to come, like depending on, I know if a citizen is inviting the parents, that's like a super visa. They give you like 10 years, some is 5 years, and depending on the country, some country too, they give you 5 years, they give you 10 years. It's like me going to US from Canada and I'm a permanent resident. What they give me is 10 years because they don't want the stress, because they know I'm a resident of Canada. So what do I need to jackpot into that country for? So they will just give me 10 years straight. And if after 3 years I can even go there without the visa, because by then I will have my Bali already. Now the number one downside of this visa is that you cannot work. Although they said that temporary law that says that you can work and it's going to end by February of 2025, but then you still need a complaint that needs to say that yes, they want to hire you because of your skill. That is why in my last video I said that you need to ace your game. Like you need to, if your skill is something, you need to just be best at what you do, and then that is how an employer can take you in, because it takes a lot of stress for them to fill in all the forms, and you don't want to go to an employer that will not do all those things for you, because if they catch them, it's a fine for them too. They will fine them. So nobody wants to take that risk. So if you see an employer that takes you in on your visitor's visa, then your visitor's visa is going to be converted to work permit. Then if you are now in Winnipeg, Manitoba, like if you work for a period of 6 months, you can now convert that thing to a Manitoba MPMP, Manitoba provincial nomination, and then from there you can convert it to your permanent resident. Although it's the cheapest, but the process is a very long way. The end goal is just to become a citizen, which one will get if you see the right employer that can give you a job and that can sign all those LMIA form for you. Labor market impact assessment. You still need someone, like I've discussed in my last video. The LMIA is a very important form the employer needs to fill. It's just to tell the government of Canada that while they are hiring you, there is no negative impact for those that are in already, and that because they will ask them, why are you taking a foreigner when you have a lot of people with the same skill that can work for you? So you see why you need to ace your game for them to be able to defend you when they ask them such questions. So if you are a professional, like I said in my last video, developer, those skills that are in demand, then you are good to go. But if you have no experience, don't even have that job in demand, please don't opt for this option. You don't want, our life will not be miserable. It's not like other country that once you enter, you just and nothing will happen. Here they keep record. You don't want them to catch you. It's going to spoil your record. They will ban you for a period of years that you can't come in again. And once they ban one, or once there's something on your name and they type it other countries, it's a difficult thing. Just like misinterpretation, it's a difficult thing to clear off. So you don't want to do those things without getting actual thing, like, oh, let me just get the visa and I will just, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that over here. So don't attempt those. You can't even work in a nice organization. Maybe you now do under the table job that you cannot just live freely. Anything you want to do here, you need to get like SIN where you put in for everything. So if you don't have that number, life might be difficult and miserable. Don't get me wrong, people used to get job. So if you know that's the plan you want to do, or God is leading you to do, please ace your game very well, because Canada feels that they have more eligible candidates, more eligible people that can work than getting a foreigner. You need to ace that your game to prove to them that you are very good at what you do. Now, the second downside, like I said, you can't stay more than 6 months. After 6 months, you need to go and come back and say that I'm back again. They don't have any issue. But you staying for more than 6 months at a stretch, if you go out, it might be a long story for you. So you don't want to try that. So before I continue, have you subscribed to that channel? This is how I will look at you till you subscribe. You are just hearing all this video and you did not subscribe, you did not like, you did not comment, and you did not share. What's wrong now? Oh yeah, I'll wait for you. Have you subscribed? Thank you. So we can continue. Now, the requirements. If you are coming for a friend, a family, they just need to write a letter for you. That's, my friend, we grew up together, this is what we do. Maybe you have a picture, you know those things now, like what you've done before these particular invites. You need to attach all those evidence. Then you need to tell them, she's going to stay with me, I have a house already, this is where I work. You can get your pay stub to show to them that, so your friend needs to do all those things, or your family needs to do all those things for you. And if you are coming for a tourism thing, you need to just tell them, but you've not traveled anywhere outside Nigeria or outside your country. You are now coming for a tourist. Please, if it's Ghana, go there. Because all those histories, even if it's Europe, if it's Schengen, all those ones, please go to those countries. All those histories help in building your visiting too. Like when you put in your application for visitors visa, it helps the people that are there to see, you went there and you came back, you went there and you came back. Like, I feel it's an advantage than not doing anything. Don't get me wrong, people got it in their first attempt without traveling anywhere. Grace differs. My grace is different from your own, but I'm just telling you, these are the things that I feel you should do for a normal application to flow, to go through. Now, if you don't have a friend as a tourist, you need to just say, this is the hotel I'll be staying, these are the plans for my holiday. Like day 1 I'm doing this, day 2 I'm doing this. And if it's like a conference, of course that means you've paid for the conference, that means you've done a lot of things. So you need to get all those letters to show that this is why you are coming. So your letter of intent, your statement of intent, or your invitation letter from your friends, they are very important. Now you need home tie. If you are family and you want to come with all your, maybe your child, your wife, yourself, you need to show that this is the school my children are going to, and maybe they are on holiday, we just want to go for summer. I have a property, I have a land. You put out all those documentation that shows that when you go, you will not just not come back. You need home tie too. Home tie can be your job, your reference letter from your company, your promotion letter, your lot of things. Your home tie can be that. You need a lot of things to show that when you come, you are going to go back. That's like home tie. And then you need proof of fund. Your POF. Your POF, you need to show that even if you got an invitation from your family, at least you still need money to take your flights. You need money to do a lot of things. And you want to come, you now have just few amounts of money, and you are coming with the family. You to reason them now. So you need, if you are a single person, you need at least 5,000 Canadian dollars, and convert it using bank rates of your country. Bank rates, not black market rate. I mean official rates. So if you are coming with a family of 5, you need at least 15,000 to 20,000 Canadian dollars to be in your account. Not deposited instantly, but at least like period of 6-5 months, you've had such money. So it's not like it's because of your journey that you now have such money. So you need such money in your account. And please, you need to do everything possible not to have a denier. Do a lot of things for future application for your passport and everything, because if you have a denier, like I said in one of my video, or my PR video that I did, my husband got US visa denier like back in the days, and that alone delayed our application for a period of time, because they need to go and check reason why you had that denier. So you don't want to have, you want to make your application straight so you don't have a denier, because denier, it affects, maybe you now want to put in for, they need to do security check very well, eligibility very well, that it is not misinterpretation they denied you for. So you see why you want to put in your visa application very well so you don't have a denial. So proof of fund, home tie, statement of intent, or like, yes, statement of intent, they are very important. Travel history is also important. And also, please, in whatever you do, avoid using agents. I'm not an advocacy of agents, because I feel you can do all these things yourself. So if you think you need an agent, at least get a certified one, consultant, someone that's approved. Because I saw one of the application, even if you are now using an agent that is not approved, it affects your application, because Canada has record. And once an agent do this one for A, do this one for B, and same name submitting, like, that's why I used to tell people I don't pay for anything for anyone, because I don't want my name to be anywhere. Okay, for instance, I have 10 people on my neck, please help us to pay for this because I'm in Canada, and they don't. Just go for your friends. At least that friend can only do one, which is fine. But I now do for you. Now Mr. A, I do for Mr. B, I do for Mr. B. That's what agents do. By the time they do for 10 people and Canada sees that same name for 10 people, what do you think they will assume? They will assume that person is an agent, and you are not declaring it that you are using agents, and the agent itself is not a certified one. So that's another problem. That's why I used to say, even if you want to use agents, use a certified one, and of which all these things are all over YouTube that you can do yourself. So please do all these things, you can do them. You can ask people like us to check you out. Oh, I've done this one, could you please check it for me? I've done it severally for people and it's nothing. So we can just help them check. But that is the agent that would pay your application fee. It's the agent that will write to SOP. Don't you think that agent service is what he writes for you, that he will write for the second person? So please do these things yourself. And another thing that I'm omitting is when your friend, your family and everything, when they are writing that letter, I think they need to notarize that letter with a lawyer here in Canada. Yeah, I think they need to notarize it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for subscribing. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment. You can help people by sharing the video. And don't forget, we have mission. We need to get to 10,000 before the end of this year. So thank you for watching. If you have any question, go to the comment section, or you come to my Instagram or my Facebook at Niger Mom in Manitoba. See you in my next video. Bye.